What's going on, everybody? On to the next track. This is Sleeping on the Sidewalk, News of the World. A Blues Excursion. Okay, this is the blues rock one. Blues Excursion, written and sung by May. It is the only song in their discography to be recorded, except for the vocals, in one take. Okay. Lyrically, it deals with an aspiring trumpet player's career delivered in a rags to riches fashion. May sings with an American accent. This is going to be interesting, and measures the aforementioned trumpet player's success by bucks, dollars, as opposed to pounds or quid. On a close inspection, Deacon can be heard playing the wrong notes in some bass parts. No way. And May can also be heard laughing at the end of the song. It is also one of the few Queen songs not to feature any vocals by Mercury, although he did perform lead vocals in live performances. The band's website states they were unaware they were being recorded, but May has cast doubt on the authenticity of this, though has confirmed the first take of the backing track was used. Okay, all right. Let's see if I catch any of that. All right, Sleeping on the Sidewalk. Let's do it. Bam.
I was nothing but a silly boy. The trumpet was my only toy. Been blowing my horn since I knew I was born, but there ain't nobody wants to know. I've been sleeping on the sidewalk, rolling down the road. I may get hungry, but I sure don't wanna go home. So round the corner comes a limousine, and the biggest grin I ever seen. Hey Sonny, won't you sign right along the dotted line? What you saying? Are you playing? Sure you don't need me. I'm sleeping on the sidewalk, rolling down the road. I may get hungry, but I sure don't wanna go home. Now I tell you what happened. They took me to a room without a table. They said, blow your trumpet into here. Played around as well as I was able. Soon we had the record of the year. I was a legend all through the land, always blowing to a million fans. Nothing was missing, all the people wanna listen. You'd have thought I was a happy man. And I was sleeping like a princess, never touched the road. I don't get hungry and I sure don't wanna go home. That's so fun.
Little bass hiccup right there. Okay. Not that big a deal.
Now they tell me that I ain't so fashionable, and that I owe a man $1 million a year. So I told him where to stick the fancy label. It's just me and the road from here. Yeah. Yeah. I'm back to laying, I'm back on the game. I'm sleeping on the sidewalk, rolling down the road. Sure get hungry and I sure do wanna go home.
There you go. Okay, cool. I mean, yeah, of all songs to just play as a live one take, this makes incredible amounts of sense, right? I'm not catching like an American accent, whatever that means. Whatever. And I caught a bass hiccup. Okay, all right. So it wasn't a total failure. It was fun. Actually, the thing that I'm thinking about is the other blues rock song that was on their last album that I kind of was like, but for some reason this I'll give a pass to. I don't know why. I don't know. This I'm more okay with because it's like, I don't know, it's a little bit more of a older style blues kind of feel, you know, than the other blues rock kind of feel that they did on the previous album song. That was just kind of more common, I guess, more recently common. Does that make sense? In time, where this is like an older blues type of feel, not like super old or anything, but I don't know, it's just different. And I do like blues. I like blues. So it's not to say that I like all blues. Obviously, I wasn't crazy about that other the last album's blues track, but this one I'm more cool with. Yeah, I'm alright with this. Even with that, there's not much to talk about because it's just the blues, really. You know, it's just like a pretty regular, straight out blues. It's just the feel. I thought it was cool. I liked it. The only thing that could make it better to me, also I thought it was interesting that it's about a trumpet player. Although I wasn't really paying attention to the lyrics, I didn't really catch any of that stuff. But just from reading, the commentary about it, there wasn't trumpet. There wasn't any kind of trumpet. So there's that. But the thing that I was gonna say that I think would make it better just has to do with the vocals. I've talked about Brian May and vocals before. He's average, like at best to me. He's not like I understand it's really hard because you're in a band with Freddie Mercury, and as I've said a million times, you can't go wrong. Like if Freddie's in your band, you can't lose. You can't lose, because he's just that good. He's that incredible of a front man, of a performer, of a vocalist, all of it. Brian May just comes off to me as a songwriter. He's a songwriter. And a good songwriter. He's a good songwriter. And sometimes he sings his own songs. But he doesn't have a singer's voice. He's got like a songwriter's voice, if that makes sense. Did I just make that up? Kind of. But you know what I mean? Like he's got a songwriter's voice. He doesn't have a singer's voice. He's not trained. He doesn't practice his, that in that kind of way. You know what I mean? Somebody that practices vocal. I've lived with vocalists, right? I've been around a lot of vocalists. I like vocalists. It's different, I mean, yeah, they have their ways of doing things, and it's such a different instrument just because it's literally part of you. Like literally, as opposed to you're taking this foreign object and you're training your body to do things with it, as opposed to literally training your body because your voice is part of your body. So it's like, and they talk about it, like it's a muscle, so it needs to be trained and things like that. And it's just like, everybody else's instruments aren't muscles, it's like very different. It's very different. So in that kind of way, the training would be different. So, and lots of people, especially in these genres like rock and stuff like that, a lot of the vocalists, now I'm not saying everybody there are trained rock vocalists and all that kind of thing. Yeah, if you look at like vocal instructors like Mark Baxter and people like that, where it's like he's trained, given lessons to tons of rock vocalists, most people that are in these genres are not trained vocalists. they're not, like I sing and I can sing, but I'm not a trained vocalist. I'm just going for it. It's just an instinct thing. It's going to be guttural. It's going to be, like I'm just going for it. Hopefully it comes out all right. But I'm not a trained vocalist. Anyways. Cool. All right. Yeah. Song-wise, I liked it. Great. Awesome. All right. Up next is Who Needs You, which is John Deacon's last song. Who Needs You. All right. John Deacon. Here we go. Up next. Awesome. I'll catch you later.